guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness, and welcome. Welcome to Terrific Tuesday. And it is beautiful here. And I'll tell you what, man. My way of thinking, it doesn't get much better than this. First of all, thank you for all of you that ordered the True Power Juice Cleanse and are continuing to order the True Power Juice Cleanse. The books are flying. Actually, the books aren't flying out of here. It's an ebook. But you get the idea. And I'm telling you what, I'm thanking you. But in a month, when you're done with that cleanse, you're going to be thanking me. For $10, change your life. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. The timbre is controlled inside your mouth when you're playing True Power. All right? Played a little bit today. Let's see what we got. So anyway, double C's that would make Maynard blush, and Haydn Concerto on E-flat trumpet, and I'll get back to that in a second. Okay, I did that for a reason. Now, this was all predicated, well, on one of my students from Estonia, believe it or not. Yeah, way over there in Europe, man. And I'm telling you what, this guy is one of the best jazz players I ever heard. He's fabulous. What a talent. I'm not going to use his name. Somewhere down the road, his name will be apparent. But Jerry listened to several parts of his lessons, and he agreed with me. Brilliant jazz player. Now, also, he has multiple tonguing that is at least as fast and crisper and cleaner than Vasuti. His single tonguing is faster and crisper than most players. But his multiple tonguing can't keep up with it. Now, he's a jazz player, and I'm trying to goad him into getting a Carnival of Venice type thing or a Napoli or something like that together. And he doesn't feel like doing it. But anyway, that's not the point. But he sent me, now he's on the 1SB. He has a 1SB for his trumpet, and he has a 1SB for his flugelhorn. Okay? And he sent me a recording of him playing a date, playing My Funny Valentine on flugelhorn. Guys, it was so dark, so smoky, so with a little air. I mean, he controlled it all. It was the same mouthpiece that he uses to play G's and A's. The same mouthpiece. And he said, LOL, I thought the 1SB was just a tight little screamer. No. Guys, why? Because when you use that mouthpiece, it relaxes the chops, and the more you relax the chops, the more you have control with the tongue, which can control the timbre. Okay? Now, I've gone over this before, but this is important. You know, so many guys say, well, I think you're too bright. Guys, with the same mouthpiece, you can darken it up whatever you want, as long as the chops are relaxed. Now, the more you relax, like I said yesterday, the thicker your tongue is going to be, and the more you can compress it against the bottom lip. And the more you do that, the more brilliance you're going to get. Okay? But even though you're not pressing it hard, if you relax that tongue a little bit, but keep it nice and full and thick inside the mouth cavity, your tone just rounds up. Now, what you just heard defies logic, okay? It's a screamer, the 1SB. Double C's, but then you take that screamer and you put it in an E-flat trumpet. Now, by conventional wisdom, that E-flat trumpet is a fraction the size of the B-flat trumpet. By conventional wisdom, that should be very, very nasal and pinched, more so than the B-flat trumpet. No, it wasn't. If anything, it was richer and warmer than the B-flat trumpet. Why? I was trying to make the rip up to the double C laser like Maynard, and I was trying to make the E-flat trumpet sound dark and rich, all with the use of the tongue. The same mouthpiece, no warming up between ones. Why? Because everything is relaxed. It's as simple as that. And it can be done for anything. So guys, listen to me. It doesn't matter what you want to sound like, or what you need to sound like. You can sound like anything you want. You want to sound like Miles Davis, you can do it on the 1SB. You want to sound like Maynard, you can do it on the 1SB. You want to sound like an orchestra player, you can do it on the 1SB. And you can do it all in the same 5 minutes. You can do anything you want, timbre-wise, in the same couple minutes. All you're doing is releasing a little bit the compression, the firmness of the tongue against the bottom lip to make it as dark and as rich as you want. Okay? Now remember, when you flex a muscle, especially the tongue expands, the tongue flays. Okay? Now, when you cut back a little bit, the tongue will remain thick, but it will take some of that, I'm not going to say tension, it's not tension, some of that compression out. Okay? There's your dark tone. And you can get it as rich as you want. And you don't have to change mouthpieces. You don't have to change trumpets. As I said, there's no reason in the world you can't sound My Funny Valentine like my student, dark and as smoky as anybody, Clifford Brown, ever was, and then just go back to, boom, play lead. You can do it on the same job. And then when you get through that big band job, you can get in the cab and go downtown and play a quintet job. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum. It's delicate and it's pure, and it's all there for you. No other system and no other mouthpiece can make those claims. Any other system that you went from a B-flat trumpet to an E-flat trumpet and you wanted a richer timbre on the E-flat trumpet, you would have to change the mouthpiece. Why? The minute you tighten the corners, all that's out the window. All that is out the window. The minute you tighten the corners, there's strain in the tone. And the only way to get rid of it without relaxing your corners is to get a bathtub mouthpiece. It's the only way. That's why all the orchestral players do it. They have tight corners. They want to get rid of the strain. They go deeper mouthpiece, and the only thing left to do is to use C trumpets and D trumpets. But there's no reason if you don't want to. But once again, depending on the key of the piece, you want to play Petrushki in the key of F, and the ballerina solo in the key of F instead of G. Use the C trumpet. You can get the same timbre, dark and rich. Why? Because we are incorporating the strongest muscle in the body to do all the work, and we're taking all the work off the chops. That's not going to work. All these contraptions, tighten up you're not going to be able to do it. If you want to play in an E-flat trumpet, you better get a bigger mouthpiece. That's all there is to it. Anyway, tomorrow, big announcement for you. I'm so excited about this. And once again, thank you so much for the guys that did the juice cleanse. Keep it coming, all of you. Guys, it'll be the best thing you've ever done for your health. Guaranteed. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power.
1, 2.